Hi everybody, sanibonani. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami Ntando Mdletshe, and on this channel siyasibuke ama-reality shows ethu ala eMzansi bese sizala sokhuluma ngawo, siyaphinda-ke futhi sikhulume ngama-celebrities kanye nama-YouTubers ethu ala eMzansi. You guys, I hope everybody is safe today because it is a national shutdown day in South Africa. So I hope everyone is safe. There hasn't been any reports of any events that are negative, so I'm hoping that everyone is safe, you guys. So while some of us are at home, I know some of us are working today, even though it is a national shutdown. I want to talk a little bit more about Real Housewives of Durban. There's quite a few videos that I'm going to do today, you guys. So those who are fans of Real Housewives are going to have a fun day today. If you are not, you guys, I'm still gonna do other videos that have nothing to do with Real Housewives. Okay. Anyway, you guys, I want to talk about this issue because sometimes I feel like there is something that prevents us from, as the viewers, from having more enjoyable conversation in the comment section. As the viewers, there's something that prevents us from having that. There's something that prevents us from having a broader conversation, and that is lento yokuthi sometimes we have people that we have become fans of, and we have people that are our favorites, and sometimes when a person is your favorite, you don't want to talk about the things that are not on the positive side of things. You don't talk about the things that are bad that they have done, or things that are being published about them that are not so positive. And then you, a viewer, we go into the comment sections to defend our favorite people. Okay. And I always feel like with the Real Housewives, you always go, it's natural, you guys, that as people, you always gonna have a housewife that is your favorite, that you just love. Okay. Last season for me, it was Ulasi. This season for me, I think I came in liking Unonku because I know that she always gives it to us, you guys. But I don't know if I necessarily have my favorite, but obviously I have people that I like this season. I definitely like the coming in Kasane. I like Usli. Umbali, I'm not sure, you guys, but I'm going to talk about Umbali on another video. So it is natural for us as the viewers to have people that are our favorite. But I think that as viewers, we must try and avoid is to fight so hard for these people that we end up not enjoying watching the show, and we end up not enjoying even these videos that are done on YouTube, and we don't get to enjoy the conversations in the comment section because we are going so hard in the comment section defending these people that we don't necessarily know personally, and so you end up going into other people's comments to defend a person, and you don't hear the other side of the argument because you love the person so much, you're not willing to hear anything else. Okay. And I feel like we have to try as the viewers to open our minds to the fact that even the people that we love, even like people that we have personal relationships with and we love, and our family members, everybody has a side that is not so favorable. Everybody has the side that is not the best, that we don't really like, but we still love them. I think even with the housewives, we should be able to talk about the things that are not so positive about them, even though we still like them as the viewers. Listen, last season, Ulasi was my favorite, but I think a lot of the videos that I did come for Ulasi, you guys. We talked about Ulasi up, down to even the wardrobe, because that's what we do when we review these shows, you guys. The Mr. Petal storyline, the lies, the flowers that she possibly sent to herself, I spoke about it. But Lassie was still my favorite. I was very sad when she was let go, but I still understood why she was let go, because she wasn't willing to share a lot about her life. So I feel like as a viewer, it's very important to allow yourself, even though you love a person and you love the housewife, to see the other side as well, and to be able to talk about the other side as well, and allow other people in the comment section to talk about the other side as well, you guys. I might like Lee. For some reason, you guys, Lee is likable. It's that person that when you meet for the first time, you just like. But a lot of the things are coming out about Lee. So I should be able to allow myself to talk about those things. Does it mean that I don't like Lee anymore? For some reason, I'm not there. I don't dislike her, even though there's so much that have come out about her. But I'm able to have a conversation about the things that I don't feel like are positive that she has done. For an example, leaving her kids behind to pursue a relationship. I don't understand that as a mom. The fact that she married her aunt's husband, her late aunt's husband. I don't like that. I don't understand it. I don't feel like that is a good thing, but it doesn't mean that I dislike Usli. It's the same thing with Usane. Usane came on the show. Do I feel like it's right for a woman to come to an event and attack another woman about a relationship that didn't work out? I don't think that is right, you guys. But do I like Usane for the show? Yes, because it is a reality show, and I feel like that's what they do sometimes on these reality shows. I like Usane for the show. In fact, I love Usane for the show. And I'm going to talk about in another video of the things that recently she did that are really, really good for the show. And do I agree with her having amnesia all the time when she's asked about the things that she has said about the other women and she's supposed to be held accountable for those things? Of course, I don't like that. Do I like Annie? Yes, I might like Annie, but I still think Annie is a bully. I still think that Annie is a bully. And then Ujojo, you guys. Ujojo, she's not my favorite this season for a lot of things because I do feel like from the previous seasons, even she looks down on people, you guys. But do I think Ujojo is trying to be a good friend to Unonku? Do I feel like she is loyal to Unonku? Of course, Ujojo she is loyal to Unonku. Even other viewers, there are viewers that like Ujojo and wouldn't love Ujojo to leave the show, even though she has announced that she might possibly leave the show. I feel like when you allow yourself to see all of the sides of the housewives, you are able to also allow other people to talk about all the other sides of the housewife, and it allows you as a viewer as well to have a broader and open-minded discussions in the comment section, instead of feeling like you constantly want to defend the person that you like the most on the show. We also have to remember, you guys, that this is not our personal lives. This is, for us, it's entertainment. And once the entertainment gets you emotional and so angry and so upset, you have to control yourself to be like, listen, this is not my real life. For me, it's supposed to be about entertainment. So when you start not enjoying watching these videos, and you start not enjoying watching the show, and when you start not enjoying interacting in the comment section, then you're doing too much, basically, because it is not your life. We have to remind ourselves, because okay, I might be upset about this one thing that this person did on this thing, but at the end of the day, this was just for entertainment, and by the way, this is not my life. So let me not get too involved. I want us to be able to have it, because I feel like sometimes in the comment section, people will start conversations that could be interesting for us to go back and forth, but then people are too passionate about the people that they love and they want to defend them like they're defending their family members. Look, okay, I might fight with my sister, okay, at home, but if an outsider come for my sister, it's on, okay, because that is my family member. I will defend them to the afterlife, okay, but that is my family member. For a housewife, not so much, okay. I might try and defend them and be like, no guys, but it's not so bad, go to sleep, married her uncle, what was she supposed to do when she fell in love or whatever, and then someone else might say something else, and I'm like, by the anyway, you're right, I think you've got a point there. So I'm trying to say that in the comment section, let's not take it too personally with these housewives. Let's be open-minded. Even if you love the person is your favorite, there's always the other side of it. And sometimes you can see a cast member and receive them as in a certain way, and another one can receive it different. I know, for an example, with Usli, there's people that from the beginning have said, there's something about Usli, and I've always said, but she's just nice. And I was just struggling to see that. And I feel like as the season is moving along, I'm starting to see those things that other people picked up too early. So if you are closed-minded about it, I will still be going hard defending Usli. And now all of these things are coming out about her. Now I still feel like I want to defend, because there are people that are still defending her marrying her uncle. There are still people that are defending her leaving her kids behind and all of that, because they see it different from the way that I see it. So you have to allow yourself as the viewer to see all sides, and also to acknowledge the fact that other people are receiving these people differently. And I honestly feel like that is going to allow us as the viewers to have an open conversation, and also just a broader conversation when it comes to these women. The best that we can get from these shows, you guys, is just to learn how to handle life experiences better than they do, because they of course they're showing us their lives, they're showing us these confrontations with each other, how they handle them, how they react. And for them it's on camera, but for us our lives are not on camera. So you can look at the housewives, how they handle certain situations, because whether they are rich and we are not rich, it's still life. We still struggle in friendships, we still struggle when we meet people in our workplaces and all of that. So the best that can happen honestly is to sit and watch a housewife handle a certain situation and be like, you know what, maybe that wasn't the right way to do it. Maybe if I'm in the same situation, this is how I would do it, because this is how it worked out for her, and I wouldn't want it to be like that for me. That is the best that can come out of the situation. But at the end of the day, it's not our personal life, it's their personal life. And we really, like, as it is entertainment, we really at the end of the day have to enjoy watching the show, and we have to be able to enjoy talking about the show. And also those that come in and say ukuthi niyathanda ukukhuluma indaba zabantu, why do you talk about it? It is actually an advantage for the show, for us to talk about the show while it's going on, because if we don't talk about it, that means that we're not interested in the show, we're not interested in their lives actually. So reviews for the show are not always negative. It's not always, even when we review the show and say that it wasn't good, an episode was not good, but the fact that we are talking about the show, there's somebody that will watch a video and hear and go into the comment section and read about us talking about these housewives and be like, listen, I've never watched this show, but now I want to watch. Where is this show? And they're like, on Showmax, they go and watch. So it's not always bad that we talk about these shows. So the thing that you can do for yourself, if you feel like we're talking about a specific topic too much, is to move on to other videos, because honestly there is a lot of content here on YouTube that you can watch besides whatever it is that you have come across at that particular time. But you guys, let's relax about it and have fun in the comment section. Have an open mind. There's so much that we can learn from each other. Let's not attack each other in the comment section. Defend your person, but just understand that you don't have to go so hard. Be okay with the fact that other people are receiving the person differently. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before Pumegona, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ntando.